Your soul has a very clear, specific plan for your life. This plan is so precisely, intricately designed, so much so that the very universe expands because of you. All that is becomes more because of you. God or Source becomes more because of you, because of your life, because of your experiences. And the only thing that keeps you from having a good time is fighting your life, looking around and saying, there is some error going on with what is. Things are not playing out the way they should. That is what keeps you from having the life that feels good to you, that feels right to you. That is the only thing. When you look around and you say, that should not have happened. When you look around and you say, there was a mistake made, this should have gone some other way. Wrong. Everything in your life is unfolding exactly as it is meant to. And I know it's hard sometimes for you to look around and see the world the way it is and say, this is perfect, this is divine, this is amazing, this is how it should be, but it is because you have yet to really understand who you are. Who you are at the core of you is love, is God, is all that is, a fractal of all that is, experiencing yourself through this finite perspective. You are infinite. And so when your soul steps forward into this physical plane, it has a set of themes it wants to explore. And whether we like it or not, whether we embrace it or not, these themes will be explored. And it's like the mother with the toddler. The mother is Source, is our higher mind, is the broader part of us, leading us down to where we're supposed to go. And we, the toddler, say, no, I don't want to go that way. Look at this sparkly thing over here. And on occasion, we are allowed to stop and look at it for a little while, but we have a destination, we have a plan, and nothing will get between you and the plans that you have for this lifetime. There are so many people out playing abandonment themes. The purpose is not to continue to feel abandoned. The purpose is not to move from relationship to relationship, experiencing abandonment to the last minute of your life. The purpose is to experience purposefully some synchronized experience that may have felt like abandonment in your childhood, and play out that experience once or twice so that you can fully embrace and grasp every element of this detachment, because we can never be detached, but we're playing out this role of being detached. Then the purpose is, as we learn that abandonment is something that we chose to experience, that we are to leverage ourselves and become more because of this perceived abandonment. Become a version of ourselves that we would never have been had we not experienced that initial abandonment. We are to conquer, transcend, rise above everything we have ever become because of what happened to us. And so when we experience something and we don't like it, instead of fighting it and saying no and shouting to the heavens, why are you doing this to me? Why are you forsaking me? Why me? Out of all the people, there are such horrible people out there, and I who is trying to do everything in my power to be the best version of me. I am loving, I'm compassionate. Why me? Why do I get to experience this abandonment? Stop for a moment and recognize that it is a theme that you, your soul, personally chose specifically. You chose your mother, you chose your father, and you chose the dynamics of your childhood to set up the theme. And so your soul, standing at the mountaintop, watching you experience the things you chose to experience, the dynamics in which you were born into, knows that you're going to outplay some of this in your teenage years, in your 20s, perhaps in your 30s, but at some point, the penny is going to fall in your mind, and all that you have seen and all that you have experienced is now stepping stones that little by little elevate you to a version of yourself you would never, ever, ever have been had you not chosen those set of beginning circumstances. Don't wrestle with your life. Don't wrestle with what's going on. Don't continue to feel forsaken. Understand that the power is in your hands. Understand that you chose the themes of your life. This is not victim blaming. This is not outside of you blaming. This is you taking full responsibility for the experiences that are going on for you. What is holding you back is your imagination, your belief that you are more than what you see, touch, smell, taste, and hear. You don't know how much more you are, and that is okay. You are forgiven because, you know, we're at the centerfold of awakening, and you are forgiven because at the beginning stages of your life, my life, most of our lives, we did not know too much. We were simply human beings having a human experience, and that is it. But this, my friends, my brothers and sisters, is the time of awakening. It is unfolding before our eyes. More and more of us are starting to understand that what we see here is not at all what is going on. What is going on is that you are a fraction of Source. You are a fraction of God, and you are experiencing yourself through the perspective, through the finite perspective, the perspective of one who will begin by birth and end by death. And you will see and smell and touch and feel and emotionally experience the intricate details and the intricate finite feelings of being you. You would never, ever know what it feels like unless you chose this very life, this very experiences that are unfolding for you. So understand that the more you wrestle, the more you resist, the more you shout at the heavens and say, no, this is all going wrong, you'll still move forward. You'll be dragged along. It won't feel good, but the experiences your soul has chosen to experience will unfold. And there is no need to get it all completed during this one lifetime. In fact, many of us choose lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, conquering certain themes. But since this is the time of awakening, you can embrace your life. That person who finds you irritating, or that one family member that just annoys you to bits. That person is specifically placed there to annoy you. They're doing their job, and they're doing a great job. And you're saying no, and you're yelling no, and you are fighting it, and you're saying, this is not right, you should not be this way, and I should have something different. But I'm saying to you, instead of saying no, what if you were to say, thank you? Because this person is bringing out a part of you that is dormant within, that you refuse to look at, and they are pressing the buttons, and all the feelings that are within you, because you cannot experience something that is not within you. You can't know something unless it is within you. And so this person has come along perfectly, synchronistically, spot on down to the millisecond, and they are driving you insane perfectly as they should, because they're trying to show you the theme that you are working with currently. And so instead of fighting them and wrestling them and shouting no at them and trying to move away from them or resist them, stop and ask yourself, what are they showing me about me? I'm going to say that again. What are they showing me about me? Why is the person who is driving me crazy one of the biggest blessings in my life? Because they are unfolding a part of you that you refuse to look at. And so synchronistically, we drag them along into our physical reality, and there they are, annoying us, pissing us right off exactly as they're meant to. Nothing is unfolding incorrectly. The more you wrestle with it, the more you say no, it won't stop the themes unfolding. It will not stop the experiences of your life playing out the way they're going to. All that will occur is slow everything down, which is fine from Source's perspective. It doesn't matter how slow or fast you get through it. But from your perspective, it just feels yuck. And I get it. Lots of things in our world right now, today, feel yuck, but they are there perfectly, synchronistically, on time to help us evolve as individuals and as a collective. So look around, and those in power, appreciate them. Appreciate them, you say, Addie, that's ridiculous. Have you seen what's going on in this world today? Yes, appreciation. Learn to appreciate all those that drive you crazy. Do not fight what is going on anymore. Stop the resistance, and the resistance will stop within you. And resistance feels like anxiety. It feels like anger. It feels like depression. It feels like helplessness. But what if you were to say, something bigger than this perspective is governing all of this? And what if you were to say, I now have faith. You may not believe that to the core of you, but just simply stating that, I have faith. And anytime that something comes up and it bothers you some way, repeat that, I have faith. And anytime someone comes along who's annoying, who really triggers you, who angers you, who makes you feel not great, ask yourself, what part of me are they showing me? Embrace them. We are happy to embrace those that are loving. They're too showing you a part of you, but we're happy to see that part of us. This person loves me and I love them, and this is easy and effortless. They're showing you something within them that you love about you. But when someone drives you crazy, they're showing you a part of you that you don't like about yourself. And that is a blessing, because the moment we embrace the parts of ourselves that we don't like or could do without, and we recognize them, and when we recognize them and we know about them, we can release them. And they will no longer govern our experience. Stop wrestling the world. We are in a mass awakening right now, and all that is going on is perfection. Something other than this finite perspective, which is you and me, is governing all of this. It is still you, but it is the all-knowing awareness that is you. And so your conscious brain does not have to come to any resolution or conclusion as to why things are unfolding the way that they are. You just have to say, I have faith, and repeat that, and embrace what's going on, and stop wrestling and resisting all that is unfolding today. There is no one out there to get you, because there is no one out there. It is you. You are your own universe, unfolding this life exactly as you planned, and it is perfect. I am sending so much love to each and every one of you. If you have a question, feel free to put it in the comments section below.